All right, guys, we have week one, conference 3 commits. So this week we got a bunch of guys committing. We're going to start first with Isaiah Williams. He's a 4-star wide receiver out of Carrollwood Day High School. He's 72.5 inches tall, so that's just over 6 foot tall, 172 pounds. So he's consistent 4-star in the 40s, so a little bit lower, but he is going to go as a solo commit to Auburn. Next, we have Chauncey Bowens. And we got a running back out of the Benjamin School. He is a consensus 4-star. 247 is a little bit lower on him, having him to 3 stars and ranked 40. But ESPN and Rivals were pretty high on him, both having them right around top 10 class for them. So he is just over 70.5 inches tall. So just over 5'10", 227. So he's a big dude already. So getting him into Georgia in real life, and they're probably going to make him into a little bit better beast with his with their weight training there. So we've got Michigan State at 52 and Oregon at 48. And he is going to Michigan State. Next up, Jordan Lyle. We've got a running back out of St. Thomas Aquinas. He is a consensus 4-star. He is the number 1 running back for On 3 this year. And we have a close race here. Duke at 23%, Michigan State 20, USF 15, Vanderbilt 15, Oregon at 14, and finally Colorado at 13%. Not going to be Colorado, not Oregon, not USF. So we've got a potential upset here. But no, it's going to be Duke. Duke taking home Jordan Lyle. Next, we have Kendron Young, wide receiver out of Lufkin. Or not a wide receiver, we have a running back, sorry. So running back out of Lufkin, he is a 4-star consensus guy. It looks like top 10 pretty much in every grading besides Rivals at 17. He's 5'10", 217, so good size. And we have a battle between Vanderbilt at 67% and Ole Miss at 33%. And it will be Vandy getting the running back. Next, we have James Peoples. Sorry, guys. I missed Chance Robinson. We have another St. Thomas Aquinas, but the receiver looking here. So we missed Chance Robinson, Michigan State, Michigan State, Wisconsin, 56% on Michigan State, 44% Wisconsin. And it will be Michigan State taking the St. Thomas Aquinas running back and receiver this time. All right, so we'll go back up to Peoples. Peoples, we have a running back out of Veterans Memorial. He is a consistent 4-star, and he is a top 10 size for ESPN at 14. We have Maryland at 39, USF 31, and Ole Miss coming in at 30%. Sorry, Ole Miss, and it will be USF with upset. All right, TJ Moore, wide receiver, Tampa Catholic. He is gone up through the ranks through the process here. He is now a 5-star wide receiver. Both top 5 for 247 and On 3. And then ESPN had him a little bit lower at 12. So we have Missouri 34%, Oregon 33%, Vanderbilt 22%, and Ole Miss came in at 11%. So actually, Ole Miss is not in there. Let me change that real quick. Ole Miss did not hit the threshold there. For 4 teams, it's 13%. He only had 11. All right, so Vanderbilt, sorry. And the winner is Missouri. Congratulations on getting TJ Moore. All right, Nate Frazier, running back out of Mater Day. It looks like I put the wrong thing in there, but it's Mater Day, running back. He is 5'9.5", 206. It's a little bit smaller, but he's put on some weight while he's in college. We've got Wisconsin 31, Oregon 31, Vanderbilt 19, and Ole Miss at 19%. He is consistent 4-star guy, and he is top 3 on every recruiting site. Rivals has him as number 1. Sorry, Ole Miss. Sorry, Vandy. And the winner is Oregon with a slight upset. Not really, they're tied for first. All right. Next, we have Quentin Martin, running back athlete. So all the classes had him as an athlete, but we know he's going to be playing running back over at Penn State. But Bell Vernon High School, 74, big dude. So he is 6'2", 200 pounds, and he is a 4-star running back or 4-star athlete. We've got Wisconsin 24, USF 23, Missouri 23, and Ole Miss at 15. So barely made there and in there this time, Ole Miss. Not going to be Maryland. Not going to be Missouri. And it will be USF. Getting Quentin Martin. All right, Josiah Trader. He is a 4-star wide receiver out of Chaminade Manana. And we have Duke 17%, Rice 17, Wisconsin 17, Michigan State 16, Oregon 13, and Missouri at 11. And we actually had one more in there too. So Colorado at 10%. So I actually did the roll over here. Since we had more than, we have 6 or more, I come over here and do that. And the winner was Rice. So Rice is the winner on Trader. And that'll be the same thing for Jeremiah Smith. Next is Nikar, wide receiver out of Colquitt County, 71 inches, so 5'11", 169, 4-star receiver. We've got Colorado and Michigan State neck and neck. And it's going to be Colorado. All right, Caleb Odom, tight end out of Carrollton, 4-star consensus, but he is the number 1 tight end for On3. We have Colorado 21, USF 20, Vanderbilt 20, Auburn at 16, and Michigan State at 15, and Maryland came in at 8. So just barely made that for Maryland. It's not going to be Maryland. Not going to be Michigan State. Not Auburn. So we have a little upset with Vandy taking home Caleb Odom. Next is Ryan Wingo, wide receiver at St. Louis University. He is a 4-star composite consensus wide receiver, ranked 8. And then he is a 5-star on 247. So we have Rice at 22, Oregon, Duke, both 22, and Maryland 20, and Ole Miss at 14. Sorry, Ole Miss. Sorry, Oregon. Sorry, Duke. And it's going to be Maryland taking this one home. All right, Ryan Williams, the reclassification wide receiver here going to Bama. It's out of Saraland. We have a consensus 5-star on all the recruiting starts have him as a 5-star, either the 2 or 3 in their class. So he is just over 6 foot tall, 165. We have Auburn 19, Vanderbilt 18, Missouri, Rice, Maryland at 17, Ole Miss at 11. Sorry, Ole Miss. Not going to be Maryland. Not going to be Vandy. It's going to be Rice. Congratulations, Rice. A little bit of an upset. Next, we have Cam Coleman. Consensus 5-star wide receiver out of Central. We have Auburn at 25, with slight lead over Missouri at 21, Vanderbilt, Rice at 20, and Ole Miss at 14. It's not going to be Rice. Not going to be Vandy, but it will be Auburn. The leader takes home Cam Coleman. And last but not least is we have Jeremiah Smith. The consensus 5-star number 1 wide receiver, besides ESPN, had him in 2. But number 1 wide receiver. And we have bunch of guys on this one. So we have Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan, USF, Missouri, Vanderbilt, and Maryland. And Wisconsin ended up taking home Jeremiah Smith. So just to recap, we got Jeremiah Smith going to Wisconsin. Cam Coleman is going to Auburn. Ryan Williams is going to Rice. Ryan Wingo to Maryland. Caleb Odom, Vanderbilt. Nye Carr is going to Colorado. Josiah Trader is going to Rice. Quentin Martin, USF. Nate Frazier is going to Oregon. TJ Moore, Missouri. James People is going to USF. Kendron Young, Vanderbilt. Jordan Lyle is going to Duke. Chance Robinson is going to Michigan State. Chauncey Bowens is going to Michigan State. And then Isaiah Williams will solo commit to Auburn. All right, guys, so that is week 1 in the books. Good class there. So get your points in for Friday, and we'll see you next time.